What's up and welcome to a brand new video. My name is Sergio Mendes, and if you don't know about me, I'm a 17-year-old entrepreneur. I started my first business in 2019. I was doing Amazon FBA, tried every single business model out there until I found something that actually worked for me. It took me about 2 years to make my first $1,000 online, and here are the 5 lessons I've learned over the past 5 years that is going to help you get to the next level. The first lesson I learned is that you have to prioritize learning over earning, especially when you're first starting. A lot of people try to start their own business right away without having the skill sets, the knowledge, the confidence, or actually being the person that deserves to be a business owner. And I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna be like, hey, listen, bro, like you gain that throughout the journey. Like you start your own business and you're gonna be learning those skills, right? You're gonna be eventually evolving and you're gonna get to that point from actually running a business. But I cannot tell you that is not the best way to actually do it. And it's not about being right or wrong. It's actually about being more efficient. So what I would recommend to anybody that is just starting out is find a mentor. Find somebody that's going to guide you. Find somebody that's already where you currently are and have them drive you to that next level. For example, the reason it took me 2 years to make my first $1,000 online was because I didn't have the discipline, I didn't have the knowledge, I didn't have the confidence, I didn't have the courage to go out there and do business owner things. When you're a business owner, there's a lot more pressure on you. As if you were to work for a mentor, they're taking on all the risk and you're taking on all the advantages, all the benefits. There's really no disadvantage of working with a mentor because you're learning and you're earning at the same time. There's something that Alex Ramosi really says, and I love this. He talks about being a video editor. And the video editor, in one company, he could have made, let's say, 20 grand a year, and on the other company, he could have made 30 grand a year. On the company that was paying him 20 grand a year, he was going to be working as a kind of like an intern, and he was going to be learning from the from the top editors in the game, like just fully focused education. Like you were actually going to learn a lot from working in that company because everybody else above you was better than you. And in the company that was paying him $30,000 a month, he was going to be the only editor in the business, meaning there was nowhere for him to learn on full immersion. He was going to be learning from his own experience. So the purpose of getting a mentor is to actually shorten that learning curve and pay off your ignorance debt quicker. So that's lesson number one. If you're first starting out, find a mentor that's going to guide you and get to that next level. The second lesson I learned is to not partner up with other people. And listen, I know you guys might be thinking, it's like, why would I not partner up with somebody? But originally, partnering up, giving up equity when you're first starting out your business. Let's say you've been in business for the first year. So when you're first starting out your business, it's going to create more problems. And I wish I would have learned this the first time, but it was to pick the right partners, and even more kind of like better piece of advice is don't partner up with people on your beginning stages. Because when you're first starting out, there really isn't much that has to be done that somebody else couldn't do for you. Like, it's 99% of the times, it's easier to hire somebody than actually partnering up with. And for the beginning stages of your business, it's probably not going to be complex to the point where you're going to have a partner. Most of the times I see people that run SMMAs have a partner and they have somebody that is running the kind of like the back end, so all the fulfillment services, all of that, and somebody that is doing all the outreach, they're doing the client management. But you could just hire somebody from India to do the ads for you, do all the media buying, and pay them once your client pays you. This is just an example, right? You pay them once your client pays you, and then you can have somebody do sales for you on a commission basis. And right away, you just removed yourself from the equation and you don't have partners. You have 100% equity in your business. You don't have to report to anybody. There's no treasons. You rely on yourself to be successful. When you have a partner, you're relying on somebody else's motivation. You're relying on somebody else's discipline for you to become successful. So my piece of advice for you would be hire the right people. Don't partner up on your beginning stages. Find the people that are going to help you to grow. Find the right people that have the skills, the resources to grow. And funny enough, those people that you hire are probably going to be more skilled than your potential partners on the beginning stage. So that is one piece of advice that I give you is stop partnering up with people and start hiring people on their commissions. Another thing I see a lot is people doing drop shipping with partners. Like, dude, you do not need a partner to run a drop shipping store. Create the website, run ads. That's it. It's super simple. Create the website, run ads. Pay somebody $200 to build a website for you. Learn how to run ads and run the ads. So you're telling me that your business, you're telling me that 50% of your business is worth $200? That means you don't believe in yourself. And if you want to have partners, if you want to have a community that follows you and you're like, oh, I want to get rich with the boys, dude, that is so, it sounds 10 times more fun, but they can do their own business. And actually making them, you're actually slowing both of you guys down by doing the same thing. So I'll give you an example. In my friend group, we were all doing different business models, right? One of our friends was selling cars. One of them was doing marketing for roofing companies. One of our other friends was doing marketing for martial arts. I had a couple of my friends do sales like clothing and just different businesses, right? I had one of my friends that resold. I had one of my friends that was doing reselling for sneakers, drop ship. I had one of my friends do e-commerce and just different businesses, right? Inside my friend group. And what was actually really interesting was that one of my friends found out the gold nugget and he built the business around it and he made a shitload of money. And now all my friends work for him now. Now imagine if he would have partnered up with the whole entire group and they all would have started a business together, then nobody would have found that golden nugget. And nobody would be making the amount of money they're making now because they would have been stuck in making 5 grand, 6 grand a month. Even the ones that are making 10 grand a month are going to be making a better living. They're going to be making more money by working for my friend that has the golden nugget. And the reason they were able to find the golden nugget is because we all split up. We all worked in different businesses until we found something that worked. So we all tested out different things. We all took all the variables and found out what probably could have taken us 5 years to find in the matter of 8 months. Because we had that group, we had the amount of people trying different things. Dude, you have no idea. You're not scared the fuck out of me, bro. Dude. Stop partnering up with people. Actually hire the right people that are going to help you get to where you want to be. The third lesson I learned is that you're going to lose a lot of people. And you're not losing those people necessarily because you're a bad person, because in their eyes, you've changed. And the reason they say you've changed or you look different or you're acting different is because they don't understand that you're growing. They don't understand that you're going from being somebody that was maybe smoking, going out to parties, and just doing things that you wouldn't be doing at your current stage in life. And you're molding yourself towards being a better person. And I'm not saying that you're more elevated. I'm not saying that you're better than them. But I'm saying that you've indeed changed. And they stayed at the same place. And they don't see that as growth. They see that as you're being arrogant, you're being cocky. And a lot of the times, people are not going to respect the fact that you're doing better than them. Because they see themselves in you. They see the potential they lost. Because 2 months ago, you were hanging out with them. 2 months ago, you were in the same room as them. And now you're in a better room. You're in a room with people that are actually ambitious. You're in a room with people that are looking to grow. And now you're weird to them. And they're not going to understand that, right? They're going to be like, why do I drive a Toyota when my boy is pulling up in an M340? And it doesn't make sense to them. It doesn't make sense how you did it. And it makes them feel pain, the fact that they didn't join you, the fact that they didn't do it themselves. Because in reality, everybody wants to be rich. But nobody wants to put in the work required to be rich. So just keep that in mind right there. That's the reason why most people are broke. Because they think the price to pay to be rich, the price to pay to be successful is too high. They start something, they give up 2 months later. They start something and they give up this close to achieving their dream life. You're not going to have to cut nobody out because the people that aren't relating to you, once you start talking about money, once you start talking about living a better life, the people that aren't interested in that are slowly going to walk away from you. There's only 2 reasons why somebody's going to like you. They either relate to you or they want to be like you. And be grateful for those who do. Because they're saving you the time of you having to do it for them. Is that the only way you're going to make money is by providing value to the marketplace. The amount of money you make is directly associated to how much value are you providing to how much people are you providing that same value, and what are your skills. Like that is, your income is directly connected to those three factors. If you're not providing enough value to enough people, you're going to be broke. So you should focus on actually providing more value to more people, and that is the only way you're going to be rich. That's the only way you're going to be successful, is this, if you understand that formula. And it's a very simple formula to understand. And now, and I know it's a simple lesson, but that's really all it is. And now, finally, the fifth lesson is to ignore all distractions that come from the outside. Even if they seem to be positive, most likely they're going to be negative. A lot of the times I see people be like, oh, like I'm on social media, I'm on Instagram all day because I'm getting clients from there. And I look at their bank account, I look at where they currently are in life, and it's like, dude, you're not doing nothing with Instagram. You're still broke. You're not getting clients from it, so might as well delete it. If you're getting distracted by something that might seem positive, if you're getting distracted by something that might seem positive, you're sabotaging yourself. And there's a quote I heard in church today, actually, was very cool. The devil doesn't have to sabotage you. The devil doesn't try to hurt you if you're already hurting yourself. If you're already sabotaging, if you're already giving up, if you're already sabotaging yourself. So what that means is, if you're giving yourself excuses, if you're playing your own little games in your head, being like, yeah, I'm justifying my actions because I need clients. I mean, you're not getting clients from social media. Why are you watching reels all day? You're not using Instagram to get clients. It's still on your phone because that's what you say. You're not going to make any money. You're not going to be successful if you keep giving excuses to yourself. So ignore all exterior reactions and stop lying to yourself. And stop lying to yourself. Like that's really going to mess you up, my friend. And if you don't understand that concept, then I'm sorry to tell you, you're not going to be successful. And if it hurts, if you're annoyed by me saying that, good. I want to see you do better. So with that being said, I'll see you guys very, very soon. I gotta go close some clients with my Instagram.